Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another awesome session of Mindful Living.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. We truly appreciate your taking out time and joining the session today. And like all sessions of Mindful Living, this session is dedicated to improving your quality of life.
Thank you, sir.
There are two factors which are very important for improving our quality of life. There are many factors, but two which are very important. And my teacher used to say that they are health and they are wealth. Without wealth, we will not be able to enjoy our good health. And if we have health but no wealth, we will not be able to enjoy the good health. But today, what we're going to focus on is the health part of it. And for that, we have Rao sir, who's going to share with us 30 wellness secrets and three-step approach to prevent and even reverse lifestyle disorders. Mr. Rao is the Masiha of good health. He has been working tirelessly for over 11 years in sharing this knowledge that he has gathered, which helped him not only to restore his own health, become medicine free, but he has helped hundreds of people now lead very healthy lives. Yeah, in his previous life, he worked as an automobile engineer with Escorts and retiring in 2016 as the marketing head of South. And using these secrets and the wellness practices that he's going to share today, he completely reversed his lifestyle diseases and got completely medicine free. He now has a YouTube channel and a WhatsApp group, and the link to these will be shared with you in a mail that you will receive after the session today. So please stay tuned to the emails, and you can then stay connected with him. We will share his coordinates, his phone number, his YouTube channel link. The phone number is here also. The links are here. We will also share it over an email with you. And he does this completely, on a complimentary basis, not charging anything, which is a testament to the pure intention that he has got in serving people, in sharing the knowledge from which he has benefited immensely. And one of the key milestones in his life was visiting Dr. Manthena Satyanarayan Raju's Nature Cure Center in Vijayawada. And at his motivation, I also had an opportunity to visit this center last year. And these pictures are from my visit in June 2024. And we are not promoting Manthena Satyanarayan Raju's Nature Cure Center, but if any one of you is facing any lifestyle diseases, one thing you can do is obviously follow the secrets that Rao sir is going to share with us. And second is to visit this center and take charge of your health. In the session today, Rao sir is going to talk about the health habits and what kind of lifestyle disorders we have, what are the 7 steps for a good health, our dincharya, and the success stories of few people who have followed these secrets and improved their health outcomes. I understand the time is less, but we're going to do our best to वो हिंदी में कहते हैं कि गागर में सागर भर दिया, मतलब we'll try and put everything together in less than 60 minutes for you. So pay attention, keep your cameras on, that way we will know that you're fully engaged. Keep yourself on mute. We will have a question answer session towards the end of the session around 5:50, and then then that's when you can, but you can stay engaged during the session and keep putting your questions in the chat, and we will keep noting them and bring them up for discussion towards the end of the session. For those of you who are attending this session for the first time, a mindful living session for the first time, my name is Ashish Kumar and I'm the founder of Mindful Living. We started Mindful Living community in April 2020, the first month when the lockdown took place. A few of my friends reached out to me to conduct mindfulness sessions for them to help them deal with the stress and anxiety that the lockdown was causing. So over a weekend, we conducted a session, and those 10 friends who joined us then has now grown to be a vibrant group of over 1,000 friends who connect every weekend to discuss on matters related to becoming healthier, happier, and leading a financially well life. we don't advertise about the work that we do. So in case you would like to join this community, please click on the links that we are sharing in the chat and join this community. It is complimentary. We don't charge anything for these sessions, but you can then become a part of the community and be connected with like-minded people who want to live their lives healthier, happier, and wealthier ways. In my previous life, I worked in the corporate sector for over 25 years with companies like Tata AIG, Future Generali, Marsh India, and in the healthcare sector. I founded Mindful Living in 2018 and have been running this company successfully for the last 7 years. Friends, before I hand over the session to Rao sir, please keep your cameras open. And while we will have question answer sessions in the end, you can stay engaged in the session and share your thumbs up, love, if anything that Rao sir is saying resonates with you. So on that note, Rao sir, thank you very much for taking out time and joining us today. We now hand over the session to you.
Thank you, Ashish. Appreciate, sir. It's been a pleasure. I think we've been associated last 3-4 years. We have done a
Yes,
session three
yes,
years
yes.
ago. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Friends, thank you for joining and taking off your time on a Sunday and spending to that. It shows that your interest in learning about health. See, first of all, let us look at it this way. What is these 3 steps? What is these 30 wellness secrets? I will let you know. See, as of today, you may be 20 years, 30, 40, whatever age you are. As of today, what is your current health? How do we know? What is visible? Somebody is overweight, somebody has a belly fat, maybe some other health issues like diabetes. So we have to properly analyze our health as of today. I, I, I make a comparison like this. Suppose you're traveling in a boat for a few days. Obviously, you'll select the best of the boat and see that boat does not have any cracks. Suppose you have 1 or 2 small cracks, what will happen? Your journey will be absolutely, troublesome. You will not be able to enjoy the journey. Same thing, any health issue, that means you are going to struggle in life. You are not able to carry your body very comfortably. So we have to understand what are the 10 health issues. We will look at it very comprehensively. Then comes, we can simply understand why we got these health issues, because we are doing something good, bad, ugly. So there are 10, I have identified, summarized into 10 health, wrong habits. People have wrong habits, some knowingly, some unknowingly. What is the known wrong habit? Taking alcohol or smoking. We know it's bad, but we continue doing it. Like that, there are 10 wrong habits we will see. See, it is not a general knowledge. You have to find out how many wrong habits you have. I encourage all of you to take a pen and paper. When I tell the 10 wrong habits, just list it out. How many you have? Just tell the numbers. Friends, for about 30 years, I had 7 daily wrong habits. So what happened? That has caused me almost 7 health issues with 11 medicine. Obviously, good, bad, ugly. So then comes what? So the best thing is, once you understand what are the wrong habits you have, stop them from today. Understand in the first place, what is your health score? For that, you have to do the blood test. Unfortunately, if you spend even 10,000 rupees of the package also, 1 or 2 tests which are essential are not there. So you will never ever know that your problem. Many times we have seen a person visibly overweight, 30 kg weight, maybe young fellow, 30, 40 years. He just got test done. So when he sees the lab report, everything seems to be normal. So he goes to the doctor. Doctor also will say, "Hey, everything is normal." He will tell him, Baba, you have to reduce weight. So tell me, as an automobilist, I understand, look, if everything is normal, why am I abnormal? Why am I 30 kg overweight? Why am I having belly fat? So that means, friends, there are certain markers which are not identified at SIM. Are you able to, is it clear? My voice is clear? Are you able to?
Clear, sir. 100% clear, sir.
All right. Mute yourself. Everybody mute yourself after talking. Acha, then comes, so we have understood what are the wrong, what is our health condition and what are the wrong habits. Then we have to understand what is to be done. Do you really have the right knowledge? So this I tell people, if you want to make a dish, any dish, say you are an expert in making, say, malai kofta, you want to make sambar, you have no idea. Obviously, you have to learn that. You have to understand that. It's a skill. Making sambar is a skill. Similarly, to be healthy is a skill. We don't have that skill. We don't have that knowledge. That means what? We don't have the right knowledge. and we don't have the discipline, no wonder we are in this trouble. So we'll just quickly show you some presentation, friends. Bear with me. Okay, now you see the slide, sir? Visible? Is the slide visible, sir?
Yes, yes, we can
Okay.
see.
See, I had a good sleep. There was no problem with my sleep. There was no stress. I used to go exercise every day. These are the three good qualities I had. But did it help me? As these three habits, believe me, exercise I was doing from my college. Every day I go for 1 hour walk. No change. Despite my job, I was not stressed. And I was to have a good sleep. Despite that, I didn't have a good health. So look at me. This was me in 2014, January, 2013, December rather. Then what happened? I attended a program, but like Ashish Shah ka jaisa ek class hai, Madras Academy of Excellence. This is on a memory technique, personality development, interpersonal relationship. I attended this program in 2000, paying some 5,000 rupees. So that guy talks about health, one small subject. He was talking about coffee, tea, alcohol, non-vegetarian food, what sort of impact it can have on your body. The way he explained to me, it was very impressive. Now we don't have time for me to explain that. So I was so impressed. Believe me, I used to take 3, 4 times a coffee every day. And alcohol as a job requirement, maybe in a month, 3, 4 times. I look forward for a drink. I used to that way. That was the time. Non-vegetarian friends, I am such a fond of non-vegetarian eater. When I go on tour, I never ever look at the menu card also. I just ask for a chicken biryani or some fry. That my consumption of non-vegetarian in a week could be at least 5 to 6 meals. That has been my pro. But that day, 2000, sometime May, I just stopped. No coffee, tea, no alcohol, no non-vegetarian. But as it improved my health, see, it has happened 2000. From 2002, I started with some cholesterol medicine and graduated to 11 medicine until January 2014. This is my prescription. Morning 5 tablets, evening 6 tablets. What are the problems I have? Overweight, hypertension, diabetes, fatty liver, dyslipidemia, kidney stone. I got admitted in the hospital emergency 2 times. So these were the joint pain. These are the problems I had. Tell me, where is I gone wrong? I am always want to learn things. So what happened? I happened to read a book, Dr. Mantina Sachina Raju. I happened to go to Vijayawada, Guntur, my native place. I happened to buy this book. I saw this book, a proven method to get rid of diabetes without medicine. So I bought that book and that was January 2014. First, my relatives came, I went there, I bought that book and I was reading in the train itself. I was so impressed. I read half of the book in the train on my way back to Chennai. Next day, I didn't go to the office. I finished that book and started following. And then I found out he has got DVDs. He is at last 25 years, he's transforming people amazingly. So there are 64 DVD, each running for 5 hours, costing some 4, 5,000 rupees. I bought this DVD. I started going through that. And then I started following the methodology, the transformation in 3.5 months. Look at the transformation, my eating that. Then what happened? I invested substantial time in learning. Friends, I realized I have absolutely no knowledge on the body. Such an amazing, human body, I have no knowledge. So these are the amazing people in the YouTube you can learn. In the last 11 years, I've invested more than 8,000 hours of study. I look at it very critically. There are amazing diets. Some people say this diet is good, that diet is good. Sometimes you see one diet is just opposite. One fellow don't take oil, don't take salt. Another guy says you have ghee, you have cold pressed oil. So tell me, how is it possible? Two different directions, and both the places you see great results. And of course, some places bad results also. So friends, what is most important is what is suitable to you. What is suitable to you is very important. Just because somebody followed this XYZ diet, you started following, you get into trouble. It is something like you have to, that for that we have to find out our health score. We look at it. So I have created this 30 wellness secrets, 3-step approach to prevent or reverse lifestyle disorders. So then I just followed, look at in about 4 months time, the transformation, 9 kg weight loss, 3 inches weight size reduction, nil medicine from 11 to 0 medicine in 4 months time. Then I started, investing time, guiding people free of cost. Then this is me and my wife just before my son's marriage in 2013. This is the transformation. Then I give sessions. This is mindful living. Sometime back I have given the session. And then I keep giving sessions. And then this is some YouTube talks. And in classes, schools and colleges, I go and give classes, friends. If parents are unhealthy, if teachers are unhealthy, what sort of knowledge they can give? See, many a times doctor will ask you, if you have a diabetic, doctor will ask you a question. Are your parents diabetic? We think it is because of heredity. Not at all, friends. Di- Heredity, genes only 5 to 10%. Why? If father doesn't know what the hell, how to make his health, he is making all the mistakes, mother doesn't know, they'll follow. Children also do the same thing. So that's why we get into trouble. Not because the father is unhealthy, because he's got diabetes. Not at all. See, genes is like a loaded gun. It cannot fire on its own unless you have wrong habits. So these are the future places I've given sessions, colleges, schools, government college, and then this is Ashok Leyland, then Pune Kion, Voltas, L&T Construction, and this is like another ashram, sir. In Hyderabad, there is an ashram called Sai Dhamam. You know, the charges there only 7,000 rupees for 15 days, sir. And but of course, those not so many facilities. I go there, help them, and believe me, the results are amazing. So they are following simply these 30 wellness secrets. We will look at it how close. This is another this place where I have given the sessions, and this is Aarti Labs. Aarti Labs and Scans. They have 300 labs, sir. The chairman is a group member. He has lost 20 kg weight at 67 years, and he got rid of his diabetes. So he was so kind enough in giving a special package to us. A 10 blood test I want everybody to do. If I am a health minister, I insist every hospital, every doctor, every clinic, every patient should get this test done and keep as a progress report. Otherwise, what happened? A lot of people are, I'm diabetic, sir. They go to the hospital, they will only do HbA1c. He is least bothered if you are overweight, you have any other problem. You go to a cholesterol fellow, he's only bothered about his cholesterol. Very unfortunate. Human body is not in installments, friend. Somebody was asking, the madam was asking, sir, what to do with the belly fat? What to do with overweight? What to do with, can we get rid of the problems at advanced age, maybe 60, 65? Friends, at the 56 years, I have changed it. And in 4 months, I have changed. Last 11 years, I'm on top of the world. It is only because I have learned these 30 wellness secrets. Now, these are the few people who have benefited. So this is where I'm giving sessions. Every Sunday, my session is there at 7 p.m. free of cost. Last 1.5 years, I have given more than 1,200 people have transformed their health. Many a time, these people who transform their health, they also transform the health of their family. So these are the few success stories, friends. And I already, Ashish has explained to me, I'm an automobile engineer, 1979. 34 years I worked in escorts as an engineer. Then I became a service head, marketing head, general manager, and I retired in 2016. And this is how my health score was 20%. That means out of 10 health issues, I had 8 health issues. Now I have only 1 health issue. I couldn't get rid of because I have neglected. I have got my problem complicated, chronic. My diabetes levels are not bad, about 7.23% without medicine. But I could not come back because I have seen a lot of people, I could bring them back from 10% HbA1c. No, because a stitch in time saves 9. If you don't know what is your problem and you're not analyzed your health problem, then probably we have no idea how to go about it. So we have seen this, friends. We are going to check now what are the 10 lifestyle disorders. How many you have? It's not a theory. Unless you get this tested, you will not know. What are the visible? Your overweight is a visible disorder. Belly fat is a visible disorder. You have a blood pressure. You are on medication. Any purpose, anything. Doctor has given you one medication. You are putting everyday medicine means you have one crack in your boat. Let's find out how many cracks you have in your boat by checking this health score. Then we have also talked about these 10 daily wrong habits. I told you I had 7 daily wrong habits for 30 years. God has been so kind. He has given long rope to us. You continue making mistake after mistake after mistake. Years, nothing much happens. A little overweight, a little belly fat, a little blood pressure. People say like that. Sir, I am taking a very small dose of medicine. Absolutely, we are taking it very light and easy. Then comes how many daily wrong habits you have. Now I'm going to tell out, friends, please take a pen and paper. Moment I finish those 10 daily wrong habits, please put it in the chat box. I have 7, 5, 4, 3. But let me tell you, even the the best of the person also is definitely having 2 daily wrong habits. We'll look at it. What are they? Then comes, there are 7 essentials for good health, friends. See, if you want to make a coffee, regular coffee, you need 3 ingredients. You need milk, you need milk powder, sorry, you need milk, you need coffee powder, you need sugar. If I don't give you one item, you cannot make a regular coffee. If I give you one item, very less quantity, I give a pinch of coffee powder, you can't make a coffee. Similarly, there are 7 essentials for good health. Do we know them? We have an idea. We have an idea. All of us are having 80-90% idea, friend. And all these things. On health, we have some 80% idea. And this also we have it. Then comes, there are 10 daily habits, dinacharya. So we will tell you how to go about it. We have put up all this in a format. All that you have to see, check the format. Where are you? Friends, all of you know, just want to ask you. So I tell knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health. So we are going to look at some success stories if you have time. Now I'm asking a question, friends. You all know in Mahabharata, Abhimanyu got killed by Kauravas. Why? Can anybody tell me? What is the reason why this guy got killed? He's a Yodha, he's an expert, but still he got killed. Anybody? Anybody have an idea?
Yes, sir. This is Ajay Kumar, sir.
Huh?
Ajay Kumar, sir. This is Ajay Kumar.
Yeah, tell me quickly. Why did he get killed?
He knows how to enter the Padma View, but he doesn't know how to
Yes,
overcome from that.
He's a fighter, so let's give another credit to him. He knows to fight. So 66% he knows. 33% he doesn't. He doesn't know how to come out. He got killed.
Yes, sir.
Now the question is, friends, you have no idea. That's why you have belly fat, you have overweight, you have BP, all because you don't have 100% knowledge. So this is what is my endeavor, to give you the 100% knowledge. Once I give you the knowledge, it's not sufficient, friends. You have to implement it. You have to follow it. You go through it every day. So we will now quickly go to that. What are the 10 health issues? See, friends, remember this height to weight ratio. Anybody 5 feet in India should not be beyond 50-55 kg. 5.5 feet also 60 to 65 kg. 6 feet also should not be beyond 75-80. Just look at it where you are in terms of your weight. If you're overweight, even 5 kg, that means you have a small hairline crack in your boat. Would you like to travel in a hairline crack boat, friends? You will not. Similarly, overweight is a issue. Again, belly fat. See, your waist size should be half of height in inches. Say if you're 6 feet, that means 72 inches. Your waist size should not be beyond 36 inches. If your waist size is beyond half of your height, that means you have a belly fat. Belly fat is nothing but there is accumulation of fat in your internal organs. If there is a fat accumulated on your internal organs, the organs won't function. Now, next third is blood pressure. Blood pressure should be what? 90/60 to 120/80. Lot of people think 120/80 is normal. No. 120/80 itself, we are at the just waiting to get into the BP problem. 90/60. What is blood pressure, friends? You have blood vessels almost to 1.5 round of the globe. So much of blood vessels are in your body. Can you imagine? 60,000 miles. And some of the blood vessels are probably thinner than your hair. And there is a hole inside, the blood has to go. So blood is carrying oxygen, blood is carrying nutrients, and blood is carrying your water also. So all your cells have to receive this. So that's why people have overweight are bound to have blood pressure, right? So 90/60 to 120. And you should also live a life without medicine. If you're on medicine for any purpose, maybe gas problem, falana problem, demaka problem, that means you have one more crack. So these are the 3 problems you can know without your blood test. Don't wait for other problems. This itself qualifies for you to get the test done. Now let's see, friends, ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, they published a data on 10th June 23. What they say, friend, they have done only 4 health issues. Overweight, belly fat, they created as 2, but I consider as one problem. Overweight and belly fat, blood pressure, cholesterol, pre-diabetes and diabetes. They made 6. You know what they say? See, obesity. Okay. Obesity and belly fat, 28.6%. 39.5% belly fat. That means almost, let's say 60%, 64% Indian people are either belly fat or overweight. Pathetic situation. Very unhealthy people. Hypertension, 35%. Means every third person out of 10, the 3 persons are having, 3.5 persons having blood pressure. Cholesterol, look at it, friend, 81%. Mind blowing. That means out of every 10 people, 8 people have got high cholesterol. You all know what high cholesterol can cause. High cholesterol means heart problem. People are simply dropping dead. Why? Cholesterol is there, problem is there, they don't know because they have not checked. Next is pre-diabetes and diabetes. Put together almost 30%. Then comes this, Apollo Hospital, Dr. Pratap Reddy. He has published a data based on the April 7th, very recent it is come. What he says, fatty liver. See, at one time, fatty liver is only happening to the people who are drinking alcohol. More alcohol means you get a fatty liver. Nowadays, there's a lot of people, many people don't have alcohol, but they are fatty liver. We will see, we'll study that. Why? D vitamin deficiency, friends, 82%. Can you believe it? See, a country where we have to 365 days sun, almost sun, but still we are deficient. People don't know. This is only they have done. There are 6 health tests they have done, but let me tell you, there are 4 more. Let me tell you what is the 7th one. Acha, they also say when they get the blood test done by the people, they found out there are no symptoms. Out of the people, 100 people, 26% have blood pressure, 23% diabetes. That means without symptoms, there is a problem. Friends, it's very, very dangerous. Is it okay if without symptom you have a problem? See, symptom is good. See, when you are walking in a thorny place, if there is a thorn enters your foot, you get a pain. Pain is a signal to take care. If there is no pain, what will happen? You simply go. See, why sugar patients have a problem? They don't feel pain when they suppose they got hurt in the leg. They will not feel pain because they're all nerves have become dumb. So what happens? Their leg will get amputated at a later stage. They get problem. So without symptoms, people are getting it. How do we know? Unless you do the blood test. See, there are 10 health issues. We only talk 6, friends. There are 7 health issues, thyroid dysfunction. There are many, many people have thyroid dysfunction. 8, B12 deficiency. Very, very common, friends. Lot of people who are mostly vegetarian, they have a lot of B12 deficiency. 9th problem is insulin resistance. Let me tell you, friend, look at 90% people have this problem. Unfortunately, this blood test is not done. You require to do 2 tests. Fasting blood glucose, fasting insulin. This test is not done even if you spend 10,000 rupees, friends. Very unfortunate. It is something like it, when there is going to be a typhoon or when there's going to be a hurricane or when there's going to be you will always get the symptom. The weather is getting cold, there are thunders, there are, cold weather and all that. That means rain is going to come. Like that, this insulin resistance is a test. If you can do that, I can tell you 10 years ahead what are the problems you're going to get. But people are waiting. People are waiting to get into trouble. Then only they wake up. So this is a test we need to do. We will see on medication. If anybody is on medication, that means there are the 10 health issues you must check. Lot of people I see, sir, I have diabetes, sir. My diabetic is under control. But the guy is visibly overweight. When I got this test done, I'm surprised. He's got fatty liver, he's got D vitamin deficiency, he has severely insulin resistance and all that. So get these 10 tests, friends. 8 blood tests are required for this test. We will go. So there are other tests also. We will not go into the 14 important tests: anemia, tiredness, hemoglobin, iron, ferritin, creatine, EGFR, uric acid, ESR, HSCRP. These are all inflammation markers. Testosterone, then prostate health and pancreas function, C peptide, PP insulin, PP sugar. A lot of people, friend, when somebody is getting a sugar, they think that their pancreas is not working and they started giving insulin, which is totally erroneous. We will study that. Unfortunately, we have very less time, so we cannot go into the more details. Maybe we'll have some advanced session. ICMR, they have given a booklet, 148 pages they have given. They provided 17 dietary guidelines. Have you noticed ICMR in that survey, they only talked about 4 health problems. That means half knowledge. Then comes this ICMR dietary guidelines. They give 17 dietary guidelines. But incidentally, friend, in that, there are 6 essentials which you have to act. As I told you, To make a coffee, you need 3 ingredients. Likewise, for health, there are actually 7. The seventh one is God has taken care. You don't have to do anything. There are only 6 ingredients. Out of 6, 2 they said okay. And 2 essentials, they have partially correct. That means I am giving you a pinch of, coffee powder, a half a spoon of sugar. How will you make a coffee? And then incidentally, there are 2 essentials for good health are totally missing. That means I don't even give you coffee powder to you and ask you to make a coffee. This is what is the outcome of these guidelines, friend. This is a 48-page book. Go through, but of course, they have done a wonderful job in nutrition and all that. There are 17 guidelines, and each guideline they spend about 7-8 pages. Very good details they have given. Good, it is useful, but it is not going to give you good result unless we look at it. So we will look at it quickly. Friends, as I told you, 10 daily wrong habits. I hope all of you have pen and paper making a note of it. Remember, if you have a fish pond, if your fish pond, you say that you are doing a fish pond, fish business, and you found after a few days some fish are getting dying and some are sick, they're floating. What will you do, friends? Will you like to give a good food to them, good supplement, antibiotics? Yes, you will do that. But again, after a week, you saw some more fish are dying and they're floating. Friends, from there are 10 different places, say the polluted water is entering into your pool. Lay from some place, from drainage water, from toilet water, from kitchen water, say from other place, from chemical factory water, like that, from 10 different places, the dirty water is entering into the pond. It all depends how fast it is entering, how long it is entering, how speed it is entering, all matters. So what will happen? The water get polluted. Similarly, there are 10 daily wrong habits. Even if you have one daily wrong habit also, it will get polluted. See, out of these 10 places, say for example, you have stopped from 9 places. 9 places, you blocked all those polluted entering into your fish pond. Is it okay? Would you like to allow one area, the polluted entering, friends? No, you will not. Similarly, there are 10 daily wrong habits. Let's do them quickly. What are they? One is chronic stress. See, don't take it as a theory. Find out whether you are stressed. Look at what is chronic stress. We have not much time to talk about stress and what is the impact on our health. Chronic stress will, what will happen? You will not be able to sleep. So you will have a lack of 7 hours sleep. If you don't sleep in the night, what will happen, friend? In the morning, you wake up late and you have no desire to go for a walk. So you started doing a sedentary lifestyle, no physical exercise. Then what will happen when you get up and you are feeling very lethargic? You go for a stimulant, have a coffee, tea, and probably in the nights, alcohol. Next, what happened? People are having all sorts of high carb foods, sugar, refined oil, maida, bakery. I'm using the word packaged products. I'm not using the word food also, friends. Anything manufactured in a factory, which is coming in a dabba or in a box with a barcode, it is not a food, it is a product. So people tell my biscuit is a product. So are you eating food or products? It's okay once in a while, but not on a regular basis. So these products, their object is to have a long shelf life. To have a long shelf life, they put lot of pesticides, preservatives, colors, taste. They want to make it addictive also. Lot of top scientists are working on these food factories to make the product addictive, friends. Very unfortunate. Human intelligence is working against us. They challenge you, open our box, you cannot finish it without you can't get out of that place without eating it. True, it is very addictive. All these products are addictive. Suppose you ate a fruit, maybe 2 fruits only you can eat. Same thing, you go for any other processed food, you'll finish the chips of one packet full. You want another packet. So they are very addictive. Then what happens, friends? We have no habit of eating nutritious food. Morning, North Indians have some chapati. Afternoon, maybe again some puri, some lunch, and dinner also something. So where are we eating nutritious? What is nutritious food? Nutritious food means seasonal vegetables, seasonal fruits, sprouts, then coconut, dates, and then all these things are nutritious food. We hardly eat. We hardly eat. Then comes dehydration and wrong way of drinking water. We have no clue how much water to drink and what is the way to drink. People drink less water and they drink water wrongly. What is wrong? People are drinking water while eating food, immediately after eating food. We will examine that. Next is eighth is constipation. People are unable to clear their bowels. They go to the toilet sometime in the afternoon or in the evening or once in 2 days. Very important, friends. Now, these are the 8 wrong habits we have. The ninth and 10th are many people have friends. As of now, 18, 8, how many you have friends? Just share me in the chat box, each one, how many, 2, 3, 1, 2, whatever it is there. Now I'm going to tell you two more wrong habits. 99% people have this problem, friends. That's why we have seen that, ICMR study, or you have seen that Apollo lab study, pathetic situation. I have tried to total up those percentage. When I totaled up the numbers, friends, I was shocked. India population is 140 crores. If I totaled up this problem, they are going to some 200 crores. That means what? A person is overweight, have belly fat, blood pressure. Maybe one guy had four problems. That's how, though they have not done everybody blood test, that the problems are enormous. And we are looking these problems in, like, friends, the biggest problem is we are looking these things like a blind man. If you do not know what is an elephant, you have never seen an elephant, and if you ask four blind people to explain about an elephant, you will never understand what is an elephant. This is what you see a lot of YouTube videos and all that. Somebody holds the leg and is like a pillar. Another fellow holds. So similarly, friends, now we have looked at this 10 daily wrong habits which are going to impact our health. It all depends how long you have, how severe. Somebody is taking coffee. You take 3, 4 times the coffee. So the problem is severe. And he's taking for the last 30 years. The damage is going to happen, friends. As I told you, if you're allowing in your fish pond, even a trickling of water over the years, it is going to impact you, the health of the fish. Similarly for you. So let's look at, I have not seen anybody sharing. Anybody shared, sir? Mistakes, what they're doing. All right. Next is ninth problem, friend. Look at it. The biggest problem everybody is doing is multiple times eating without hunger. हम लोग क्यों खाते हैं multiple times? We will look at it. See, 10 eating disorders. I have found out 10 eating disorders. We look at it quickly. What is that, friends? We eat food, habitual eating. Breakfast time ho gaya, lunch time, dinner time, coffee time, tea time, falana time, dimaka time. We just eating. Sense-tempted eating. Say you are going and on the way you saw somebody is making hot jalebi. You just stop and buy 100 grams and eat. Work culture. Any office nowadays. Why they come and give you coffee to you friends at your table 2 times around 10 o'clock, and the employer want your more productivity. They don't want you to wail away your time going here and there. So they serve you. Look at it. Go to any corporate office, friend. Look at their gate. Watch them. Many people have belly fat. Why? One of the reason is this. Work environmental eating. You get forced by people like that. Boredom eating. You got bored. You just pick up some chips and started eating. Then comes emotional eating, especially ladies when they have periods time. Nutritional hunger. If you're eating crappy food, for example, you eat a bakery items. You eat bakery items, within 2 hours you'll feel hungry. That's what is called nutritional hunger. Because your body knows that, look, you ate very high carb foods, they get digested very fast, and in no time your sugar level will drop. The biggest problem in India is food tasting and prasadams. Especially the one lady was asking me, Madam asked me the question, after the childbirth, why people will develop belly fat. One of the reason, you're feeding the children. If whatever left out, what mother will do? They won't throw it. They throw it in their own, in their mouth. They put it in their mouth. So food tasting, prasadam, somebody comes there, I've come from Tirupati, they put a laddu. Immediately you take a piece and put it in your mouth. So these are the multiple times eating, friend. We are all habituated morning coffee, tea, then breakfast, then office coffee, tea, then lunch, then again office coffee, tea, some snacks and dinner. So everybody is making this blunder 5 to 6 times a day. All of you know, friends, you know that in Sanskrit, ekabhukte yogi, dvibhukte bogi. Means eating, a guy who is eating 2 times is considered a bogi, means he is enjoying the life. Tribhukte, does anybody know what is tribhukte called? Anybody?
Rogi.
Rogi. Now imagine six times anybody is eating. What we call them, sir? We call them is a rogi plus drohi. No wonder. See, what is the biggest gift you can give to your family? Not your money, your property, friend, your health. If you're unhealthy, imagine the amount of trouble you give to your, family members. I know people who are going for dialysis. It is a suffering for them, suffering for them. The biggest gift you can give it to your family is your own health. Take charge of your health in your own hands, friends. You can take charge of your health. That's what I said. These 30 wellness secrets can prevent or reverse lifestyle disorders. How? Because once you understand, you get the right knowledge and start following this. So, yes. All right. So next is, see friends, remember this point. I want all of you to silently repeat, though don't have to open. Other than water is food which spikes sugar and insulin. Anything you put in your mouth other than water is a food. I tell people, I ask people, who is your favorite God? Somebody tells me Venkateshwara Swami. Very good. Even if he comes and offers you prasadam, don't eat immediately. Keep it with you, eat along with your food. Since just start this small change, you can make a huge difference. So out of these 10 wrong habits, friends, at one time, another problem is 90% people are insulin resistant. Many people are D vitamin B deficiency and they're not checking. They're not checking anything. And as I told you, friends, I was doing 7 daily wrong habits. As I said to you, these 3, all star marks, I was doing mistakes. For how many years? 30 years. So I developed 7 health issues and 11 medicines. We will see, friends, what it can happen. All these wrong habits will cause you toxins in the body, nutritional deficiency, poor gut health, gut microbiome imbalance, circadian imbalance, insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, and hormonal imbalance. They will lead to the health problems. See, friends, we will not go into that. See, the sugar levels are maintained. This is the God's gift. For years and decades, whenever you check, your sugars are normal. See, fasting sugar is 70, BP sugar is 120. A lot of people tell me. A lot of people at the age of 40, 50, sir, I have no sugar, I have no BP. What did you check? I seen my fasting sugar, sir, it is only 100. Friends, fasting sugar is a controlled parameter. You cannot decide whether you are diabetic or not based on fasting sugar. There is insulin. Look at it for years, for decades. This is white color is sugar. Look at it is under control, up to 12 years. But insulin is going up, up, up. This test we are not doing. See, friends, how do we know? You can know this problem if you do this test only. Unfortunately, this test is not part of the package, and also the range is too large. We will quickly go to that. Internally, the body, the cells get clogged. Look at this liver, all got clogged with fat. And look at your pancreas is with fat. Look at this is what is called visceral fat. See, this subcutaneous fat is just under the skin, which is good, like a coat in a weather. But this fat inside the belly fat, which is around the organs, look at it. This is again this uterus. And then look at this is again on your intestine, on your liver, on your pancreas. So this is how we get into problem. And look at this is how people are having the problem. Increased waist size, high triglycerides, elevated blood pressure, high blood glucose, low HDL. But I tell you, friends, if you just do the fasting sugar and fasting insulin, I can tell you your problem 10 years ahead of your time. So look at how people are developing. See, is normal here. See, sugar is normal. See this sugar normal, up to here. But this guy is already growing on weight. But look at his insulin. After that, the sugar is going up. This is where we found out his diabetes. We are sleeping. We are sleeping. I have got more than 700 blood reports, friends, most of them on my Excel sheet. In the last 4 or 5 years, I've done intense research. We don't have much time to show it to you. 90% people have insulin resistance. Almost as I said to the statistics. How do we know? Get the blood test done. This is what 10 daily wrong habits will cause you, like constipation problem, insulin resistance. This is the problem. If you're insulin resistance, the first problem is belly fat, overweight, blood pressure, then fatty liver, then you have dementia and the heart problem. Diabetes and pre-diabetes happens very, very late. We are all waiting for that. Before that, we had all this problem. I ask you, friends, when there are floods, what happens? The water will first come on the roads, then it will enter your car parking, then it will enter your ground floor. Suppose you're in second floor and 2 days you're watching Netflix, you did not come out. You don't even know your car is washed away. So the insulin test is like that, friends. We have to do that. All right, okay. Next is, okay, now we have seen 10 daily wrong habits we have seen. We have also looked at the 10 health issues. Now let us understand, as I told you, there are 7 essentials for good health. What are they, friends? First is fun is number 1. There are 7 essentials and 5 elements. First is the air. If you don't get air for 4 or 5 minutes, you are dead. Fortunately, we don't have to do anything. No, our participation is not required. such an important thing. God has taken the control. You don't have to do anything. So forget about it. Just if you want, you can do some pranayama and improve this. Otherwise, next is water. You cannot live without water more than 4 to 5 days. No water. You are stuck in a jungle. I mean, in a desert. Water is so important. Water is not as important as air. Next is food. Next is food. Now, in food, what to not to take? What to take, we will look at it. Food. This next is what? Excretion. Removal of the waste from our body, friends. There are 4 ways go out of your body. One is stools, another is urine, another is the sweat, the fourth is the breath. All these 4, excretion organs must work very well, and they must clear all those things every day. Those are the toxins getting out of your body. Next comes exercise. You have, see, this is actually in the body, there are 7 essentials. This is the chemical part of it. What goes into your body, what comes out. Water and food goes into your body, and 4 waste will go out of your body. That is chemical part of your body, right? Next is exercise. You have so many joints, so many muscles, so many, muscles. So you need to do the physical exercise. Are we doing physical exercise? No, we are simply wailing away our time. Then comes your rest. 7 hours night sleep is non-negotiable, friends. And these are the 6 are common for humans and animals. Only one is extra. What is that? That is our mind management. Like Ashish Saab is giving the sessions, mindful living. See, if you don't know how to manage your mind, you are going to get all psychosomatic diseases, problems. You are not able to control your emotions. See, many times I tell people, you go to the jail and check out people, why you have come there. 80% of the people came there because they were unable to control their emotions. He got angry, chora ghusar diya uspe, or he threw a stone on him. So this mind management is a very important. I would encourage all of you to listen to the talks of Ashish sir, his program Mindful Living. As I told you, for you to get air, you have to do 20 minutes of pranayama, yoga, abdominal breathing, and water. You must drink 3 to 4 liters. Now, this question, we have only 10 minutes. I don't think we have sufficient time to explain, but understand 3 to 4 liters water is non-negotiable. If you are living either in Kashmir or in Rajasthan, 3 liters is non-negotiable. If somebody is overweight, doing a lot of physical work, he is in a hot weather, he can go to 4.5 to 5 liters also. Even when I live in US during the cold season also, I drink 3 liters water. In Chennai, in hot season, I drink 4.5 liters water. So this is very important. Then that what is the way to drink? Water and food should not be put in stomach at one time. We all have a habit of drink water, sit for food. While eating, we drink water. Right? Immediately after eating food, we are drinking water. No, friends. If you drink water after eating food, it get dilutes your, digestive enzyme, dairy acids and all that. So just wait. If you're getting stuck, you can have 1 or 2, gulps of water, but don't polish up glass after glass. Food, we all know what to avoid. Avoid stimulants and intoxicants, refined sugar, refined oils, sugar, packaged products. I'm using the word products. I don't call them food. Anything manufactured in a factory, you must stop it. This is an earth element. As I said to you, there are 7 essentials and 5 Pancha Mahabhutas. We all know what are the Pancha Mahabhutas. Earth element, water element, fire element, air element, and space element. These are the 7 essentials will balance. That's how you can be healthy. So avoid now as a food friend, a lot of people ask me, what is your diet plan, sir? There is no diet plan. See, a lot of times, what is the question people will ask? Sir, what type of food do you eat? Should I take vegetarian or non-vegetarian? Is the question. Type of food is a question. What is the second question people will ask? What is the quantity, calories? A lot of people say, gents male take 2,300 calorie, woman take about 1,900, 1,800 calorie. If you want to reduce weight, the formula, what they say, reduce calorie, do more walking. It just doesn't work like that, friends. Yes, it works to some extent. You can't reduce eating food. A lot of people, when they say dieting means what? You may see one small carrot piece, one kera dosa, and a little bit of food. That is not the way to eat. It will not help you. Yes, for a few days you join gym, you work for 1 hour, 2 hours, you eat less. It will help, but it is not sustainable. The moment you stop it, you'll bounce back. You'll go double the weight what you got. I mean, you'll increase the weight. So what is the third question about food? When to eat? A lot of people say you must have a breakfast like a king, like a dinner like a pauper. Absolute nonsense. And somebody says that you must have your food before sunset. They're all PhD stuff. Yes, eating dinner before sunset is good, but that is a PhD stuff. Let's understand the basics. Friends, in my approach, there is no diet plan. There is no question of quantity. There is no when to eat. It's your choice. But only one condition. We have already talked about it. No. Ekabhukte yogi. I don't want all of you to become yogis. But can you all become bhogis? Bhogis may enjoy life. Eat 2 times. Whatever you want to eat, you can eat 2 times. We will look at it very closely if you have some time. Okay. Now eat. Eat only 2 times when hungry and maintain the same timing, preferably just half an hour here and there. Then comes nothing in between 2 meals except water. Other than water is food. Remember this point. Even God has appeared and given you some stuff. Keep it with you. Suppose he comes to you before after lunch. After 2 hours he came. Pack it. Keep it with you. Eat your second meal. He came after second meal. Keep it with you. Eat after the next day first meal. That's all. Very simple approach you can follow. Remember, think when anything other than what is food, which spikes sugar, insulin, and over a time you become insulin resistance. One of the wrong habits we just discussed, friends. 10 daily wrong habits eating multiple times is one problem. You may say, sir, I don't have any other wrong habits. Only one wrong. Tell me, friends, out of these 10 daily wrong habits, one daily wrong habit will put you into trouble. Say you're not able to sleep, you're in trouble. All others are perfect, hunky dory. Or you are not drinking water, you will be in trouble. You are not able to clear your bowels, you are in trouble. Eating multiple times, you are in trouble. You are not doing exercise, may not be in trouble next day, but you will be in trouble. I'll tell you, friends, this particular is like a skill. See, if you are making a sambar, you cannot make a sambar. You want to learn how to make a sambar, what you will do? You will ask, what are the ingredients to put in sambar? Obviously, you'll pick up the right ingredients, good quality ingredients. You ask the ingredient, you write the list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 10 ingredients. Ingredient means essentials. There's some other things are there to enhance that. We'll see that PhD stuff later. Essentials. Okay, once you understood the essentials, next question what you should ask, each one how much? Suppose you are putting a dal of 1 glass, you don't put a dal, salt 1 glass. You put a 1 spoonful. So you understand the quantity. Second question. So just because your wife is making a delicious sambar, she keeps all the items on the kitchen table, whatever she is doing every day. Will you be able to make it? No, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the skill, you don't have the experience. Suppose you learn today, oh, she tells, do this first, do this later, this is the way you do it. First day when you make it won't be tasty, but for a period of time, probably you can beat your wife making the sambar. My son now makes chicken biryani better than my wife. Why? He learned it. He practiced it. Now, whenever we go to US, first day he make chicken biryani for us. So it is a skill. We don't have that skill, friends. We don't know how much water to drink, when to drink. We are making a mess of it. Even if you know, if you do up and down, see, many times you must have seen. One more thing, to make a sambar, you have to dil laga ke karna padta hai. You can't do with upset minded. Many times you must have seen, you made the dish as usual, but it is not so tasty because that time probably you have not put your mind and heart there. That's what mindful living. When you are doing that activity, you should be focused there. Suppose you are eating, listening to some video and you did it, you forgot something, you put more on. So this is what it is, friends. Okay. Next is excretion. You must have 2 bowel movements every day, preferably in the morning before you go to office. You can ask me this question. How is it possible, sir? One time itself is a tough time to go. Sometime afternoon we go, sometime evening go. So this is a technique we have to learn. Exercise, 1 hour exercises are non-negotiable. Rest, sleep 10 p.m. to 5. Again, non-negotiable, friends. Look at anybody who is doing night duty. I tell them, if you are a night duty, if possible, kick the job. Find another job. If you are not able to find the job, you have to be doubly careful. It is something like it you are fighting with another enemy with a knife, sharp knife. If a sword, not knife, with a sword when you are fighting, a small mistake can injure you. Similarly, a night duty person has to be doubly careful. The best thing is to kick the job. If not possible, learn this. You can get in touch with me. I'll guide you. Mind management, stress management, join Isha Inner Engineering program, join this mindful living sessions. You will understand how to manage your stress. I have a simple technique, AAA, meditation, gratitude. I'll just tell you what is AAA. For any best relationship, there are 3 A's. What is the first A? Accept. Many times we don't accept. We want him to this way. See, friends, when you take a green chili, every time you bite it from your childhood to your until death, it will only sting you. You can't expect it to be the other way. Tomato, it will be there. Similarly, your spouse, don't expect him to the other way. That's how you get stressed. First thing is accept. Next is what? Adjust. Whatever extent possible, you adjust. Third one is appreciate. See, appreciation is a quality, friend. Lot of people don't have. Even tomorrow, Mahavishnu comes with all his gadget also. People will think he's a drama artist. They don't even appreciate. How many times you appreciate your family, your wife, when she made a good dish, or anybody, your colleague on the road? So it's a quality you have to develop, friends. Accept, adjust, and appreciate. This is for relationships. So we have looked at the 7 essentials. I'll tell you very quickly. I think very important subject. We don't have much time, but let me tell you. So what we have looked at it, the best way to do this sambars like that, your health, 4 liters water you must consume every day. Number 1 point, 4 liters. Okay. Next one is 2 bowel movements you must have. Then 2 times excretion should happen. 1 hour physical exercise is non-negotiable. 7 hours night sleep between 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. is non-negotiable. Stress management, find out your stress levels, join programs, attend a inner engineering program, Isha inner engineering, that will be helpful. Learn mindful engineering, mindful living sessions. Next is what type of food you avoid, these processed foods, coffee, tea, and all that. Eat only 2 times in a day when hungry. Now let us understand how to do that, how to do this. What is the best way? I think Ashish Saab, maybe one specific session we have for Dinacharya, because that's most important. Because if without understanding this, people will take it very light. But anyway, nevertheless,
Surely.
let me tell you how to go about it. 4 liters, how to drink, how to have 2 bowel movements before you go to the office, and balance things we all know. Friends, immediately after waking up in the morning, preferably wake up before sunrise. Very important. Get up sunrise. Don't engage in any other activity. I tell people after getting up, the first priority is drink 1 liter water. If possible, drink warm water. Otherwise, drink 1 liter water in a span of 4, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Focus your mind on your stomach to go to the toilet. Don't engage in any other activity. That time there is a calling bell and you saw through the keyhole, there's a guard waiting, just ignore him. Walk inside the house with an object of going to the toilet. You'll be surprised because the weight of the water will make a peristaltic movement in your large intestine, and with a desire to go to the toilet, you'll be able to go to the toilet. Have you ever seen, friend, a cow? How much time it takes to go to the toilet? It's walking, within few seconds, it just excretes so much of waste. Human being is going to the bathroom, maybe and spending half an hour there, he doesn't come out because of our wrong habits and not clarity. So once you finish your first bowel movement, then only you are licensed to engage in any other activity, friends. Don't even wake up your wife. Don't even bother about anything. Don't look at the mobile. Don't look at anything. Once this bowel movement is over, then you can do 1 hour exercise. You can go for a walk. Ladies who cannot go out, they can engage in their whatever work they are doing, kitchen work. Just be engaged, be active. After 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour, say you went back for 1 hour walk, come back home, rest for 5, 10 minutes. Again, drink 1 liter water, warm water. Focus your mind. You'll be surprised. You will be able to go to the second bowel movement. If you look at the construction, we have those theories, but I cannot now show. So once you go to the 2 bowel movements, friends, you have hydrated your body. As I told you, your blood vessels are almost 1.5 rounds of your globe. Your hydration is perfect. The water is, see, if you want to take bath, I give 1 mug of water. You will say, no, no, though you day, whole day you are in AC room, what the hell you want so much water to bath? Internal, so much of activity is going on. You have 40 trillion cells. You have so much of blood vessels and you are hardly drinking water. This 4 liters water would help in absolutely bathing all your cells, removing all the waste. And this method will help you see every human being should at least pass 1.5 to 2 liters by way of urine. You must check at least 6 to 7 times you should go to the urine. Every time you go for say 300 ml, 7 into 3, yeah, 1.8 liters should go out of your body. What is urine? Urine is nothing but the after cleaning it is coming. Especially ladies, suppose teachers, they have no bathroom facility, they don't drink water. That's how most of the ladies will get UTI problems, urinary tract infection. So this is how you drink. Then what you can do, friends? Eat when you are hungry. whatever food you want to eat, just avoid white rice, avoid refined oil, avoid white salt. Just make your food tasty, enjoy your food. Use ghee, enjoy your food. Whatever quantity you want, whatever time you want to eat, you have food. Remember water drinking. If you drink water, don't sit for eating for 20 minutes. Water in empty stomach get absorbed in 20-30 minutes.
Rao sir,
Yeah.
there is a question.
Yeah.
Please provide full form of AAA.
Ah.
And also, I wanted to request you, it is 6 p.m. now. And while the session is very engaging, a lot of people are really appreciating it. If we can take feedback form and those who want to leave can leave, and then we can continue our session once again.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Please do share the feedback. If you're already in the my mindful WhatsApp group, please do share, because sharing is helping. See, once you make a commitment, see, I gave a commitment in 2000 when I attended that program. I am not going to take coffee. I'm not going to take tea. I'm not going to take alcohol. My CEO, I was marketing head. My CEO was very upset. Arey, yaar, this guy, how can he engage the customers? So later, after 2 years, I came to know my boss was extremely unhappy with me. Then I started holding the glass, going around with it, just holding as a sip. I don't want to get into bad books of him. So I just used to keep it, leave the bottle. When he sees me with the bottle, I mean, with the glass.
All right.
This has been last 25 years, friend, 2025 years. I may have had alcohol 4-5 times.
Yeah, very
Last
nice.
25, no coffee, tea.
Amazing.
So this is what is discipline, friends. No,
Yeah.
at 66, why I'm so healthy, I wanted to show you one small video. Maybe in the meantime, when you're making the thing, I want to show you what is health. We have another session where we'll talk about health span. Maybe Ashish Saab, you can plan another session.
We'll soon plan another session, sir, in this
you
month
do that.
only. So while we are, Rao sir is pulling up the video, please fill out the form.
What is health? Health means you should not fall sick if you're getting drenched in the rain. At one time, and until 2014, I love swimming. When I go for swimming, in case I fall sick, nothing happens. You have to sit and get up without support.
Thank you very much, Rao sir. So
Yes.
friends, please fill out the feedback form, share your feedback, motivate us to organize more sessions. And we have also shared the link of Mindful Living YouTube channel. And on the YouTube channel, you can access the earlier sessions of Rao sir. We have 3 to 4 hours of sessions from Rao sir, which are there in the YouTube channel. So please give feedback, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then we will open up the session again for question and answers are taking it further.
Sorry.
And once you have filled out the feedback form, please type FD, feedback done, in the chat so that we know you have filled out the feedback form. Your feedback is very important to us because it helps us organize sessions like this more for you.
So friends,
Thank you.
since our session is very short, you can watch my videos in YouTube channel. You can just follow that. I can guarantee you, just by following this few days, you can see a great improvement. We have not covered it. Let me cover the, we have just covered first meal you have taken when you're hungry. And then after 2 hours, until half an hour before second meal, you drink 2 liters water in installments. So always keep the water in a bottle so that you can have a consciously know, oh, did I drink 3 liters, 4 liters. So I've just created one simple checklist. I wanted to show it to you so that you can make use of it, keep it on your fridge, and you can see. All right, friends, look at it. Comply 10 essentials, 100% in the same sequence. As I told you, As I told you, important thing is the sequence. If you do up and down, like as I said to you, if you are making sambar, if you put the one item before and after, then you will not get the taste. Similarly, look at it. This has underwent so many changes. In the last 11 years, I have invested more than 8,000 hours. There are so many slides I have made to make it simpler, adaptable, practical, and feasible. Let's look at what we need to do. As I said to you, drink 1 liter water immediately after waking up in the morning. Don't engage in any other activity and go for first bowel movement. Until December 2013, I did not know this. Yeah, oppositely, I used to, if I go, I don't go, maybe in the go to the office, to go to the toilet like that. Next is what? Go for 1 hour walk or games, yoga, exposure to sun. I know I used to do it very sincerely. Next is what? Drink 1 liter water again. After coming back, walk, rest for 5 10 minutes, take a drink, and then go for second bowel movement. I did not know. I never thought that one bowel movement is sufficient, but two bowel movements are a must. We will look at it. In America, friends, the official guidelines is they say if a person is able to evacuate his bowels 3 times in a week, it says okay, no problem. But they're encouraging people to do it 6 times in a day. Listen, friend, from mouth to the anus is a simple pipe, one single pipe. Now you are pushing 6 times the stuff from one side, you are evacuating from one side. What will happen? The balance is there in your large intestine. That's why when somebody is talking nonsense, they say is full of shit. True. In America, when they've done the autopsy of the dead people, especially fat people, they cut open the large intestine. You'll be surprised, friends. They found 4 kilograms of this excretion, human excretion is there. He's keeping like a gold. That's why most people in Western countries where they don't have proper bowel movement, they have a lot of autoimmune diseases. What is autoimmune disease? Your blood is sucking all the bad nutrients from your large intestine. Okay, then next is what? That we already talked. Avoid or restrict sugar, salt, sweets, and all the processed foods, refined oils, intoxicants like alcohol, tobacco, stimulants, and coffee, tea. You must stop them. If you want to drink once in a while coffee, tea, once in a while alcohol, you can, along with your food. As I said to you, other than what is food, don't drink water 20 minutes before eating, while eating food, and 2 hours after eating. Water and food should not be put in stomach at one time. I did not know this, friends. I was suffering with kidney stone. I got admitted 2 times in the hospital. Luckily, I got out without any surgery. Doctor told me to drink more water. I drank more water. I only got belly fat. I did not know how to drink. So once I learned this, I have not visited the hospital last 11 years, friends. I have not gone to the doctor. I just check myself. I monitor my own health score. I check. Okay, next comes for good results, eat only 2 times. People who don't have a habit now start eating only 3 times. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, in between nothing. And then over a period of time come to 2 times. This I did not know. I was eating 6 times in a day. If lot of people tell you should not take sleep. You should not sleep after food. After eating food, sleeping is a luxury. People who are working, they don't have luxury. Nothing will happen, friends. A lot of people have all this sort of say that no, you should not sleep, you'll get better. Not at all. Remember, friends, the human body, you don't believe me what I'm saying. Don't listen to anybody. Listen to your body. What happens when you eat full, your satisfaction? You feel drowsy. Why you feel drowsy? Because that time the blood goes to your stomach to do the digestion. That's why there is a shortage of blood into your brain. You feel little lethargy. Have you ever seen, friend, a tiger, a lion, when it hunts and eats, it sleeps maybe for 24 hours also. During that time, even a deer comes near that, it won't touch anything. So you have to follow your body. Not don't listen to anybody. Even me, I am telling you all this stuff. Don't listen to me. Experiment. 14 to 16 hours of overnight fasting is a must. Manage anxiety and stress, and then okay. See, out of this 10 Dinacharya, I knew 4 things, friends, at that time. What I knew that I should not take sugar, salt, and all that, but I was taking because I know nothing is happening to me. So you have created this chart. You create this chart, everyday ticket. Last 11 years, my Dinacharya is 100%. And my health, this is the food you can eat, friends. You can eat multigrain chapati. And one time, if you want, you can eat sprouts and fruits. You will see a lot of videos are there. You can see that. And I want people to share me what food they're eating so I can guide you. So this is my first meal and this is my second meal. Generally, I eat one time uncooked food, one time cooked food. Anything you can eat. Now look at it, friend. My health score was 20% in 2013. Why? Because I was doing 7 daily wrong habits for 30 years. Now the ones then when I learned daily wrong habits, zero. I stopped zero wrong habits from 2013, and now I understood this methodology. 1 hour brisk walk, managing stress, 7 hours sleep, 3 to 4 liters water, two bowel movements, stop stimulants, intoxicants, and processed foods. Eat only 2 times when hungry. Nothing in between 2 meals except water. This I followed last level. In 4 months, look at the transfer. My health score from 20% to 90%. That time I did not know about that D vitamin level B12 2014. Later on I learned, look at now, my D vitamin levels are good, B12 is good. My insulin, HbA1c, I've still not been able to bring it down. At the age of 66, I have damaged my pancreas to a large extent. So this is what it is, friends. How other people have improved. Look at how people have improved. From 10% to 80%, from 20% to 70%, from 30% to 80%, 20% to 80%. All this, friend. What is this gentleman? This gentleman in 4 months' time, he lost 16 kg weight loss, 3-inch weight reduction, non-diabetes, improved score. Like this, a lot of people have improved, friends. Okay, we have talked about this. Okay, we will not go into that. See, look at how this gentleman has got rid of his diabetes. Look at the transformation. HbA1c from this gentleman, HbA1c is what? Here. 10.1% to 5.6%, 10% to 6.7%, 5.7% to 5.5%. Because without medicine, these guys. See, this is how, look at this gentleman. In about 3 months, he lost 16 kg weight. So like that, a lot of people can, this gentleman lost 21 kg, he's a professor. He lost 21 kg, 10 inches waist size reduction. This has happened way back in 23. Now it's almost 1.5 years. He's improved his health substantially. And this is how additional test and all that. So this is how he has the same park. I met this guy in the park. I don't know this guy. I just talked to him and then he followed. He improved his health. And look at this gentleman. Look at his triglycerides, sir. This triglycerides is almost 786 through the roof. He has improved it. So these are the people who have improved. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time, patient hearing. Any questions?
Thank you, Rao sir. Yes, we have questions, but before that, I'll request everybody to fill out the feedback form. We have only 9 people who have responded so far. So those who are yet to fill the feedback form, please do so by scrolling up, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can access recordings of the previous sessions done by Rao sir. And now invite Hassan to share his question.
Yeah, any questions? See, friends, when we become healthy, I just want to show you one small video, which I always appreciate Ashish Saab's work.
You work hard, you make money, you do it for yourself. That's not life. You go out, you seek for people who need your help, you make their lives better. You become that sponge which can absorb all the negativity, and you become that person who can emit beautiful, positive vibes. And when you realize that you have changed someone's life, and because of you, this person didn't give up, that is the day when you live.
Yes, friends. Any questions?
Yes, Hassan.
Thank you so much, Rao
Yeah.
sir and Ashish sir. So I'm following you for the last 22 months, and I can see this in the last 22 months. Uh, I have never taken a sick leave because I started following your guidelines. And in my office, I have completed 23 months, 22 months, in fact, and I have not taken a single sick leave. This is the one of the great thing in my lifestyle, So thank you so much. Why I share you? Because why your guidelines help me a lot. A complete transformation happen. And this is the same thing I'm giving to my colleagues in my office and my home also. And I'm following your guidelines very perfectly. So thank you so much for your
You're joining
advice.
from Qatar, sir. Qatar se join kar rahe ho na?
Yes, sir. I stopped non-veg also. I was eating a lot of non-veg. And by the way, my 80% medicine is also finished. So great, thanks. You are not a doctor, but you are like an angel in my life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your feedback. Thank you very much.
see the impact that you are having on people, Rao sir. Before the session was started, I was saying you are the masiha of good health to people, and that is exactly what Hassan is also echoing. So thank you very much for all the work you're doing, Rao sir. And thank you everybody for taking out time to join the session today. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to take one or two more questions. And yes, they were.
I want to show you one more video. As I said to you in the beginning, sir, if parents are knowledgeable, only they can help their children. Teachers are knowledgeable, then only they can tell. Look at, because of I learned in 14 years, almost 11 years back, my grandchildren are absolutely healthy. Just listen to this video. Name.
My name is Lukani.
What? Look at Tati. Okay, what is that?
Lukani.
Okay, tell me, how do you get your hair? What do you do in the morning?
So, in the morning you drink water. You drink water. Go to cocoa
Toilet.
and brush your teeth.
Okay.
Eat num num.
Hey, you forgot.
Take bath.
Take bath, then,
Eat num num.
and then,
Go to school.
wow. What about exercise? What do you do the exercise? Okay, go on cycle and show to Tati. Okay, come faster. Oh. Yeah. See, friends, basically, if you are disciplined, if you are following at home, if you stop eating all sorts of junk food at home, then only you can tell children. So you are taking coffee, tea, you are doing all sorts of, as I said, to daily wrong habits. Remember that. So stop all the daily wrong habits, get your blood test done, track your health score, find out how many health issues you have. As I said to you, your body is like a boat. If you're traveling in a boat, obviously you want to have an excellent boat without any problem. If a problem is that there is a crack in the boat, you have to probably keep on throwing water. You cannot enjoy the journey. Similarly, if you're unhealthy, if you have health issues, you will not be able to follow the dinacharya. And I wish you good luck. Again, thank Ashish for giving me this opportunity. Any questions I would like to answer?
Yeah. Any questions? We are here for another minute or two to take any questions. So friends, if there are no more questions, we'll be happy to draw this session to a close. Stay tuned for an email which will have the link to the recording or the link to YouTube channel of Rao sir, his WhatsApp group, and also Mindful Living YouTube channel where you can access previous sessions of Rao sir and Mindful Living WhatsApp community group link. So stay connected. Have a nice weekend, and we see you again very soon. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Rao sir.
Thank you, sir.